Muy bien. Gloucester sigue ahí. Luego, pues está aquí Winchester y Sussex, que es lo que nos quedaba hoy. Voy a hacer Sussex y luego tendríamos que hacer Essex. Para tener, digamos, toda la parte oriental de la isla hecha. Y ya solo nos quedaría pues Hampshire y Winchester junto con Gloucester y Nottinghamshire. Pero bueno, vamos a Sussex, venga.
My mind is fixed on Sussex. Bassam and I have a chance to save Sigurd. But we will need an army.
That is for you to decide. The more alliances you have, the better your chances at victory.
Ah, o sea que necesito alianzas antes de ir para allá. ¿Y de Essex?
What of Essex?
We received a summons from the Alderman and his Lady of Colchester, requesting you specifically for a matter of great secrecy.
Foreboding. And who is this Alderman? One of King Alfred's lackeys.
According to my scouts, he is a man who cares more for his own indulgences than the safety of his people. Approach with care.
Vale. Pues iremos a Essex, a ver qué tal. Una proposición infrecuente. Que me dan... bueno, para lo de Winchester. Me dan dinero en Essex. Es que por lo que he entendido, diría que aquí ya en Sussex es para el tema de rescatar a Sigurd. Pero bueno. Bien, pues yo que creía que aquí en Essex ya habíamos terminado, porque incluso hicimos los escarnios, que me acuerdo que aquí en Colchester nos encontrábamos con la tipa esta para hacer el escarnio en un mercado, me parece. Y yo sinceramente creía que ya habíamos terminado aquí en Essex, pero no, resulta que no. Así que nada, vamos a ir haciendo cosillas. Eso sí, voy a cambiar el título. Voy a poner... aquí. ¿Es así? No lo sé. Bueno, pues ya está. Actualizamos y se acabó. Vale. Al principio puse Sussex en vistas de ir hacia el sur primero y luego ir a Essex, pero bueno. Vamos a hacerlo bien, vamos a hacer primero Essex y luego nos vamos al sur y nos vamos a pegar con todo el mundo en el sur. Estupendo, voy para allá. Zona de desconfianza, oh my god. Ok, voy para allá. Encuentra a Birstan y habla con él. Ok, pues en el palacio más grande. Voy para allá. A la casa del regidor. Que por cierto, tengo aquí un punto de maestría, me lo voy a colocar ya. Venga, pues aquí. Y así tengo un poquito más de resistencia. Es que claro, con 2 puntos de maestría, cargándote a Cordelia, es un... O sea, es que te lo pasas así. ¿Quién es usted? Ok. Nunca me han dicho de tirar, o sea, de dar limosna en estos juegos. O sea, creo que no doy limosna desde Assassin's Creed 2, diría. Pero bueno. ¿Y esto?
Estrid is a good wife. Far better than he deserves.
You would say that, Adrian. Your wife acts like a sow in a skirt.
My sweater run is a worthy woman, you coxcomb. But she's an excellent cook.
With a fine nose for truffle.
Lord,
Joder.
A heroic-looking Dane in our midst.
I am looking for Beerstan, the alderman of this shire.
Our lord is not at home, but his wife is receiving visitors upstairs, in her usual fashion. If you speak with her, pass on that we've run out of ale.
With a fine nose for truffles.
If Birston does not return soon, wine will not be the only thing spilled upon his floors.
Now, gentlemen, everyone is fractious with this waiting. Let us be civil at least.
Vaya, cómo están los humos aquí.
Bearstan's things disrespect you, lady. Sour ale in the air, muddy footsteps all over the floors. Ces anglais sont des cochons.
Ah, es francesa.
You! Guards will come at one cry from me.
Sheathe your blade, lady. I am Eivor of the Raven clan.
Los
Here
tiene
at
bien
your husband's
puestos.
request.
Another Dane. I am Estrid, wife of the Lord of Essex. As you may have heard, my lord is not at home.
Vale.
I am weary of rounding up Saxons. Is your husband stolen, drunk, or wayward?
He'll be stalking the woodlands today, hunting game and ignoring the vital affairs of Essex. One such affair is why we called for you.
If I can find him, I will remind him of his duties.
Ah, such would be a miracle. His favorite haunt is southwest of here. The lavender fields there attract the prey, God help him.
With luck, he hasn't been eaten, but I will return either way.
Ok. Pues nos mandan de recadera. Breviario de corazones rotos. Veremos.
Patience is a godly virtue, Adred.
Even the saints were tired of waiting for Birstan to hang up his bow. Dear Estrid, we must discuss the affairs of this land, with or without him.
Qué raro, ¿no? Un rey que se dedica más a cazar que a atender las labores de su pueblo. Es como de manual. Solo están para adornar, nada más. Señor, no hay música sonando. ¿Qué hace este haciendo aeróbic? A ver, eso sí, me podría haber dado un visado o algo para que los guardias, al pasar por la ciudad, no se me echen encima. Pero bueno, no es mi problema si luego hay menos guardias en la ciudad defendiéndola. En los campos... bueno, tengo que hacer creo que el mismo camino. Eso sí, creo que me voy a ir por fuera de la muralla. Aquí. Estupendo. Vale, vámonos. ¿Te vas a parar? Vale. Dale. A ver qué aspecto tiene este Birstan. ¿Y por qué ha dejado a su mujer a cargo? O sea, es muy raro para un rey, ¿no? O quizás está tan desentendido de la política y de las obligaciones que tiene que tener para con su pueblo, que dice, mira, es tan fácil que hasta una mujer puede hacerlo. Yo creo que irá por ese derrotero. A ver, ya estoy aquí en los campos de lavanda. Vale, está ahí. Justo delante.
Hunting is a fine sport, but I hope the alderman has not become the prey. No good comes from a camp this bloody.
No sabía. No creo que la orden esté metida aquí. Vale, quizás es un oso. A ver...
beast. Something strong enough to kill a horse.
Hostia, pero es que los osos no atacan a los caballos. Raro es el oso que ataca a un caballo.
Some large prey left these tracks in the grass. The hunters were prey to a large beast or two. I can only hope that Beaston still lives.
Vale.
What do you see?
Está ahí delante. Y sí, creo que es un oso. Diría que sí, que es un oso. Oh. Hola.
Ready your weapon, or accept your fate as a feast for bears. Do not let them touch you.
Ya está. Vale.
Well fought, friend. I would not have survived this ambush without you. You have my gratitude to stumble upon me in my moment of greatest peril. Perhaps you were God sent.
I am Estrid sent. Your wife and the Thanes of Essex both want your balls on a blacksmith's anvil.
When do they not? You could return and report that the savage claw took me. Poor Beerstan, his exit pursued by a bear.
And make the beast Lord of Essex in your stead.
No doubt my Estrid would prefer his velvet paws to my calloused hands. So, who are you? A sellsword?
No.
You speak ill of your wife. Has your love faded, or were you ill-matched?
As family, we are as close as Cain and Abel. She is a willful woman, and I am a bad husband. You know me, it seems.
Only by reputation.
A deliciously teasing sentiment.
I am Eivor of the Raven Clan. You hinted at an alliance for the loan of my unique talents.
Blood, yes. Let us return to Colchester at once, and we'll speak more of the delicate matter on my mind. I'm glad you answered my summons. I did not expect such a skilled fighter.
It's good I came when I did. You lost many men on this hunt.
Good men, all. They will have the proper rights, and their families will be cared for.
Your people sacrificed much for your sport.
They did. There is no balm for my tortured heart.
Pero sigues haciéndolo.
Do you believe in true love, Eivor?
I have loved.
But have you truly? Has a longing burned in your breast, a sweet, lingering pain, paralyzing you with its sting?
There is pain enough in battle. I do not seek it out in love.
I long for it. The thrill of a fight softly won. My wife Estrid lacks fire. She is a fish out of water, cold and dead.
She showed great passion when I met her, keeping your things in check.
Oh, they love her, it is true. Some with too much devotion. And I have not been a good and attentive husband. I have always been a plucked goose in matters of love. And a piss-poor ruler to boot.
Strong must be the hand that steers the ship, Beaston.
My hand would rather tug the catgut of a well-crafted bow.
Be gentle if they spot me.
A sight of prey.
Aye, a crown sits heavy on the head.
Then let us run wild and free in the woods as the wolves do. Live on our wits, prowl and stalk and feast.
You have a romantic way about you, Beaston.
Do not fret. My guards will not worry you when we are together.
You must mark me if you think I'm capable of worry. Have you built your city in the ruins of another?
No, these builders are lost to the annals of time. Far advanced of the Saxon hovels of Wattle and Daub. I have ambition to build a great palace myself, with mosaics and balmy courtyards.
What stops you?
That which stops all but the most creative minds. Coin, imagination, talent.
And your people? Is Essex happy?
That is a question I never really ponder. I suppose they are. I hope they are. Alfred believes I rule like a chitless hen, flapping and squawking over nothing but the farmer's dinner.
He interferes.
No. He disapproves. Is that not infinitely worse? But look, we are nearing my hall. I must face the wolves at my door before we discuss your favor to Essex, Abel.
It may be I can speed your business along.
Pero si hay gente pidiendo en su puerta y todo. Y hay borrachos en su puerta también. Es que no sé qué clase de gobernante querría dar una imagen así, ¿no? Si encima esa casa es donde se tratan todos esos asuntos del pueblo.
Let them speak their woes. I'll advise you if I can.
Who is this owl, Bearston, that twitters in your ear?
An advisor, nothing more. Here to help Essex navigate her brewing storms. Now, my dear brethren, Adrid, perhaps you will start us off. What troubles you?
You're a disgrace, Beerstan. Couldn't get a sow pissed in an alehouse. Alfred's men are crawling all over Essex.
King Alfred, yes. Though it is within his right, the constant presence of his men is certainly an issue.
When the months are coldest, the mistletoe is full grown, cloaked in her winter strength.
Meaning that we should weather this? Stay strong? Yes, that's it. Not bend in the wind like stalks of wheat. And you, Wyatt, what do you say?
Your preparations for the Lammas festival. How can you think of spending so much coin when your people are starving?
Often should one make an early meal, nor fasting come to the feast.
The feast, yes. The festival! This is not for full bellies, but to bless the loaf. Does that not bring us all good fortune? And Aldrich, do you yap like a she-hound as Adrid does?
You know my thoughts, Bearston. The field. How can we give men to Alfred for his wars when our harvest suffers day by day?
Beware of sleep on a witch's bosom, nor let her limbs ensnare you, for she will not bring an early harvest.
Bosoms, that? No. I'm afraid I don't know what that means.
No te sigo.
There! Have I not answered all your questions?
I thank you for your candor, Bearstan. You have put my mind somewhat at ease.
Aye.
Indeed.
Good. With that, we are concluded, my lords. Now, if you'll pardon me, I have much to discuss with my wife.
Vaya tres cuervos tenemos aquí, ¿eh? Vaya tres cuervos.
I sense you had some fun there, Eivor. And your playful wickedness backfooted my squabbling thanes.
I do not know what you speak of, Lord.
All this talk of hunting makes me long for the woods.
Your wife awaits, Bearston. Are you not worried some other man will drench your sheets with his sweat?
Ha! She does as she must. As do I. But you will
muy bien.
discover...
Qué bien. O sea, que no le importa que le ponga los cuernos. Porque él también se los pone.
Returned my errant gander to his coop.
My pettish love. Such a stormy countenance clouds the sun of my return.
Your thanes drank the ale the abbot gifted us. All of it.
Now that is a tragedy my heart will not easily overcome.
If he looked at me with the same affection he shows for hunting deer, our marriage might have survived.
I noticed your love has gone sour. Was it fresher than this?
There is so little difference between love and hate. It's difficult to say where the sourness comes from.
So, what do you need of me?
Our affairs are more of heart than of state, Eivor. What little passion there was between us faded into bickering long ago.
We would have our freedom, Eivor. I from my wife, and my wife from Essex.
I am too sharp a weapon for so soft a task. Why not part and be done with it?
Oh, were I a Dane, and divorce as simple as a slit throat. But it's not so easy as that.
Does your god not allow husbands and wives to part?
Our god? Our king? There is much standing in the way of a joyous uncoupling. Ours was an arranged marriage, a political need, and not easily broken.
Explain yourselves, clear and plain, and I will do it. The poetry here is mind mud.
We had a plan, a simple plan. A woman lost and a woman found.
Some time ago, we paid a Dane to kidnap me and ferry me safely to Francia. As you can see, he did not deliver.
He was certainly thorough in other regards.
Some Norse can be quick to take coin and slow to earn it. If I give my word, it is not broken.
Could we try the kidnap again? Much of the planning is done. It would only take a more trustworthy overseer.
It should be a bold venture if we do. Loud and brash and seen by all.
During our Llamas festival, merry peasants and guards with wandering eyes.
Your return to Francia would need a swift ship with a captain ready to leave England.
We could ask him.
I would have thought his steed and seamen spent.
Come find me in the market, Eivor. Our unwelcome guests require food and ale to soften their anger.
My wife is a gracious and attentive host, Eivor. The only thing that keeps my braying thanes at bay.
And the woman found?
A darling Maybud, Ulvida, my childhood sweetheart. I left her 20 years ago in Malden to marry my prickled pear.
20 years? Can an ember so cold be reignited?
We can hope. You must fan the flame. Find her, bring her to my lakeside cottage, and light a bonfire there. I will know to come. I believe she lived in the last house in Malden. A small, sweet place where fond memories were made.
I will do as you both ask, and ask Freya for success in this love game.
Good luck in your endeavors, Eivor. I pray you find my Alvida with a fair face and a yearning
Joder, voy a hacer de...
For Alvida first, or meet with Estrid at the marketplace.
Bueno, creo que me pilla más cerca ir a por Astrid, o sea que voy a por Astrid. Pero vamos, soy la... no sé, la que arregla ahora los amoríos de esta gente. O sea, si ellos dos han llegado a un acuerdo, pues ok. Pero, joder, me hace gracia de que lo piensen así todo tan... Sí, bueno, pues a mí me secuestran, me llevan de vuelta a Francia y tú pues te puedes volver a casar y ya está. Se acabó. Vale, pues sí. Suerte que en Maldon hay una atalaya. Pues voy primero aquí. A ver con quién quiere que hable. Si es con un nórdico, el nórdico con el que ya había acordado el secuestro. Y con el que, no sé, a mí me ha dado a entender como que tiene un idilio con ese señor, pero nunca se sabe. A ver, usted. ¿Usted? Usted no. Usted no sé qué es lo que quiere, caballero. Ok. No, me he equivocado, perdón. Pero a ver, no me dejan entrar al maldito mercado, ¿por qué? ¿Qué he hecho yo para no poder entrar? ¿No tengo pinta de comerciante, acaso? Venga, vamos para arriba, ahí. Mucha pinta no tengo, ¿no? Toda embozada, como que no. Venga, a ver. Muy bien. Recuerdo que por aquí había como maleantes. Espero no encontrarme a ninguno. Bien, pues ya estoy aquí. A ver, ¿dónde está Astrid? Me ha dicho al mercado. Yo ya estoy en el mercado. Esto es el Ágora. Bueno, el antiguo Ágora. Ok. Ah, bueno, que no era en el sitio este. Vale, ya estoy aquí. 73 pasos, voy para allá. Vale, está ahí delante. Ups, perdón. A ver, ¿qué me cuentas?
I came first to help you. Your need seemed more pressing.
And now my marriage awaits your executioner's sword.
Will it not be strange to leave this place? You have lived here half your life.
Yes, but what is to keep me here? A loveless union and the dirt mounds of 2 babes who never took a breath.
Oh my god. No sabía que había perdido a 2 niños. Muy buenas, Alexis, muy buenas.
You speak with some sadness. Has your time here always been tragic?
There have been tears, but also great passions. Love, foolishness, regret. Yet, is that not all lives? The best lived of them?
And what of our plan, the Great Lammas kidnap? Is this a Christian feast?
Yes, it's a wonderful evening. A blessing of the harvest, full of fruits and fires, drinking and dancing.
Revelers with muddy minds and glazed eyes. That's good for us. And what of the ship that will sail you home?
I know just the one, and her captain is full of fire. Come, I will take you to him.
La festividad de Lammas creo que ha sido cogida del paganismo y en esta época se admitió dentro de lo cristiano.
Not much more than a boy in his 17th year, full of youthful bravado.
A Saxon.
A Dane, though Adred calls you raiders. He says that you are here to steal England.
Some may be. But I've come to settle a stretch of land. I'm not so keen to return to the winters of my birth in Norway.
Norway, it must be beautiful. Rugged and fearsome, and cold as anything the frozen north.
So cold that the light hangs in the sky. I rode for the Valkyries who carry our dead warriors to their eternal feast.
An eternal feast would be a merry end.
Vale, pues creo que la festividad de Lammas vendría a ser como la noche de San Juan. Porque ha dicho se encienden hogueras y demás, o sea que diría que va por ahí. Pero porque la festividad de Lammas es pagana. Actualmente.
We are here.
This is a brothel.
The captain's name is Rolfr, called Rollo in my tongue. Tell him of our new plan and agree to whatever reward he demands. He may take some convincing, for we did not part on the best of terms.
I will bring him round by force or persuasion. Just be ready for my signal at the Lammas festival.
Ok. Pues vamos allá.
Rollo!
A ver, creo que me voy a encontrar, ¿eh?
Please, I'm just a poor Christian brother with nothing left to give. Oh,
Someone's at the door, Rollo.
oh, is it that hun I asked for?
Estrid sent me.
Did she now?
Incomodada.
Gift for the man who rattled her bones, huh?
Hay un soldado por ahí fuera.
No, I'm here to collect you.
Can it wait?
Oi! Bring out the one they call Rollo. The king's men want to ask him a few questions.
No.
Just a second.
Es como, bueno, lo voy a abrir.
Good day, sir. Come in.
Move! Some help here? Bloody fucking Danes! Open this door!
Out! Now!
Follow me!
¡Qué pillo!
We found your camp, Dane. Your friends are all trussed up.
Espera, a ver. Vamos. Le he visto, digo, nada, esto es un pillo de cuidado. Vale. Ups. Ups. Madre mía. Joder. La hostia. Vamos a hablar, sí, vamos a hablar porque... Ok. ¿Todo bien?
Estrid did not lie. You have fire.
And who are you to Estrid?
Only a friend. I am Eivor of the Raven Clan.
Norse by the music of your speech. Then you must forgive me. Those Saxons knew about my camp. I was mind-drunk to leave my warriors behind.
Go to your men if you must. Only tell me where to find you. We have much to talk about.
Northeast of here, by the river's mouth. Follow me or come when you can.
¿Dónde? Ops, vaya, que no lo he visto. Ok. A colocar esto aquí. Y que me dejen un poquito en paz. Vale. Vale, voy para allá. Creo que voy antes... Ay, venga, voy para allá, voy para allá. Que de gente de repente de por medio. Ay, ya estoy. ¿Dónde tengo que ir exactamente? Al norte. Joder, pues tengo que salir de la ciudad. Vale. Ups, no.
Saxon bastards! Rollo the imprudent? I'll show them. I'll be Rollo the Gelder soon enough.
Or Rollo the Screamer if you don't keep it down.
Was it you who gave Ivar the Boneless his name? I hear talk of his deeds around the campfire, but his name I never understood.
¿Por qué tengo que ir corriendo detrás de ti?
Before I met him. Now he's bones on a pyre. That's all I know for sure.
And King
Okay.
Alfred? Can you imagine their king in the sky blanket tear sands our lands? He'd be bluer than my father on nights the meat is strong. He'd fall asleep in the snow with a dog keeping him warm. This talk makes me long for the old times. The good old times.
Ok. Vale, pues nada. Al menos ya podemos ir con él. ¿No es por ahí? Vale, no es por ahí. Voy para allá. Vamos a ir por el camino más largo, ¿verdad, Rolo? Casa del regidor. ¿Por qué vienes por aquí? ¿Qué te apuestas que me va a llevar por todos los puestos de avanzadilla? La cosa es que este señor va a ir a su campamento. Y luego voy a tener que volver aquí, a Colchester. Ah, vale, es por ahí, voy para allá. Vale, ya podemos apretar un poco, ¿no? El paso. Bueno, pues yo voy tirando, ¿eh? Voy tirando porque se ve que tú eres un poquillo lento. Vamos para allá. Esto me encanta. Muros que no se pueden saltar ni nada. Antes manejar un caballo era más sencillo, ¿eh? Mucho más sencillo. A ver. Aquí está ya el campamento, ¿no? Pues malo. Muy malo.
It's worse than I feared. So many of my people gone.
And the rest at each other's throats. They believe one of your number is a traitor?
Lork and Gerhild have been at my side all season. I don't like to doubt them, but my people are taken and my ship is gone.
If the traitor lives, all of you are at risk. Let me talk to them. The innocent have nothing to hide.
Very well. But do not let Loki whisper lies in your ear.
While you were drinking and whoring, Rollo, the Saxons attacked us. And these two were nowhere to be found.
Neither betrayed us, Ake. Gerhild is my sworn shield sister, and Lork served my father well.
Seems like the Saxons didn't get all of Rollo's clan. I should speak to both and see if I can find some evidence around the camp.
Okay.
Gerhild, is it?
Aye. Rollo's sworn sword sister. I've served him proud and true. You cannot think I betrayed him?
You were not here when the Saxons attacked.
I was hunting. There's fine game in the trees outside the camp, and our people need meat.
What was your prey?
Rabbits for stew, Rollo's favorite.
Who are you to Rollo?
I am shield sworn, so long as England and that Frankish witch do not sway him from the true path. Our people deserve better.
I hear envy, but of Estrid or Rollo I cannot tell.
You know nothing, Ravenbeak. My concern is for my fellow Danes. You'll find no treachery here.
That is all, for now.
Por ahora. Bueno, de momento esta está celosa de que esté pensando en Estrid.
Lork, yes? What is your story?
You want to hear my story? And bring me a mug of ale, and we'll sit and talk as equals. Elsewise, you can hang.
Pero bueno, a ver.
Where were you when the Saxons came?
Hunting rabbits, wasn't I? Sick to death of carrots and turnips. Then I heard Gerhild shouting, and all hell broke loose.
O sea que los dos estabais cazando conejos, pero tú la oíste gritar a ella.
Did you see anything at all?
Gerhild talking with a Saxon. Couldn't hear them, but wasn't nothing good. Sure of that much.
Why should I believe you? You could be lying to save your own skin.
Ask her. Says she's loyal to Rollo, but I've known her since she was a babe. Full of spite and ambition, always was.
How long has your sword served Rollo?
I owe his father a blood oath. If that means wiping Rollo's arse until I die, so be it.
And if Rollo was dead, that oath would be fulfilled. You must tire of battle.
I'll feast in Odin's hall one day, but not with the stain of dishonor on my hands.
Vale, este dice que a ella la escuchó gritar y la escuchó, o sea, la vio hablando con un sajón.
I might find Gerhild. Can we speak again? Lorg accused you of treachery. He saw you with the Saxon.
Lorg? You believe that old crow? His bones crumble and his mind wanders with age. Or he wallows in jealousy. Take your pick.
That is all, for now.
While you were
No me
drinking
fío.
and whoring, Rollo, the Saxons attacked us. And these two were nowhere to be found.
Neither betrayed us, Ake. Gerhild is my sworn shield sister, and Lork served my father well.
Seems like the Saxons didn't get all of Rollo's clan. I might find some evidence to test their stories.
Vale, el Lord dijo que estaba cansado de tanto puerro y de tanta zanahoria y demás.
No need to hunt when the camp is full of fresh kills.
O sea que quizás los dos están mintiendo.
This looks like a good spot to hide. Somewhere to wait out a Saxon attack.
A ver.
Gerhild, can we speak again? You're lying. I found rags and rags.
Los
of
dos.
pain.
You got
Los
more
dos
than your face
miente.
suggests. I went to meet a lad from a nearby village. Rollo's not the only one who dallies with locals.
That is all, for now. Lork. You're lying. I found a rack full of game nearby. Enough to feed the camp for days.
Told you, I was hunting.
Stick to that story and I'll tell Rollo to take your treacherous head.
I was sleeping in the forest, wasn't I? Heard Saxons tramping through the trees, so I hid. Not fool enough to face him on my own.
De momento esta historia es la que más
I
me
have what
cuadra.
I need for now.
Porque ahí se podría haber escondido. Y claro, la otra no me ha dicho dónde. ¿Dónde estaba cortejando a este chaval? Aquí solo está el puerto de Balton. Y no me ha dicho nada.
Gerhild, can we speak again? That is all.
Bueno, pues voy a hablar con él.
Have you made your decision?
Gerhild claimed to be hunting, as Lork did. Rabbit.
She rarely hunts. She's been a terrible shot since we were children.
Your shield sister is jealous. She thinks you neglect your people by sleeping with the enemy.
She always had ambition, but she accepted my leadership, swore on her shield.
Lork saw her with a Saxon. She claimed he was her lover.
Yet she has berated me many times for taking Estrid to my bed. I did not think her a hypocrite.
Lork said he was hunting, but your racks are full of fresh rabbits.
Why would he lie? Unless he had something to hide.
He tires of his blood oath, and with your death, he would be free.
He has become old and frail, but he served my father well. I would have freed him without bloodshed.
This man knew the Saxons were coming and hid. He was either in league with them or a coward.
A sad fall for a great warrior no longer in his prime.
Yo diría que es ella.
Have you come to a firm conclusion?
I have.
Let me hear it. Both choices will pain me, but let it be the truth.
Diría que es ella, que es Gerhild.
Gerhild betrayed you.
No, that's not true! Rollo, I beg you.
A shameful death on bloody Saxon soil.
Both had reason to betray their Jarl, but only one had the eyesight to do so. I hope you chose well, for you denied them a seat in my hall.
There can be no feast in Valhalla for a break faith.
She was always a jealous crow, beak pricking over every decision I made.
Nothing more can be done here, but your warriors might still be alive. And I will need your help after they are free.
There's a Saxon camp with a dock at Port Walton. It might be they were taken there.
Vale.
Always knew there was something wrong about her.
Spare me your sullen words. My heart is torn. Go. Find something useful to do.
I've heard of a safer place than this south of Colchester. Let's you and I go take a look, shall we?
I am sorry that your people suffer, Rollo.
Thank you, Eivor. I have much to think on as we journey.
I'll leave you to those thoughts.
Bueno, no sé si me he precipitado, pero es que no me cuadraba su historia. Y en cuanto ha dicho, sí, bueno, yo también me pongo a tontear con los sajones, no sé qué, y claro, luego no me ha cuadrado su historia porque ha dicho que nunca ha tolerado a los sajones y digo, pero ¿cómo es esto? Si no los toleras, ¿por qué te tonteas con ellos? ¿Por qué te los llevas también a la cama? Y es que se veía que estaba celosa de Astrid bueno, porque Rollo pues estaba por ella. Pero bueno, a ver, ¿dónde están los daneses estos que tengo que liberar?
Show me.
Vale, voy a intentar ahorrarme muertes. Y vamos a hacer esto rápido. Si puedo entrar por aquí, por algún sitio. Vale, los tienen en esas jaulas. Ok. Ay. Ups. Vale, ya está. Ok.
Rollo's men, caged like plump hens.
Madre mía. Vale. Ahí está la campana. Voy a encargarme primero de la campana. Ok, vale. No puedes trepar esto. Muy bien, chica. A veces haces unos malabarismos de la hostia, pero esto no lo puedes trepar. Pues muy bien. Hola. Y adiós. Ok. Diría que van para allá. Muy bien. Estupendo. Y yo ahí como, no te muevas, no te muevas. Eres paja, ahora mismo eres paja. No, no. No. Le ha caído la campana encima. Voy para allá. Bueno, yo quería hacerlo todo diferente, pero no ha podido ser. No ha podido ser. Hola, hola. ¡Wow! Que se me ha quedado encasquillado y vamos. Ok. Bueno, pues ya estaríamos. Ya está, chicos. Muy bien, de nada. Es que digo, voy a quitar la alarma y no la quito. Y yo, muy bien. Elimina el campamento. ¿Quieres que elimine todo el campamento? Ok, vale. Pues no sé. Ok. ¿Tengo que quemarlo todo entero? ¿En serio? ¿Alguien más? Vale, ahí hay uno arriba. Otro que va para allá. Señoras, ¿ustedes están haciendo algo o los tengo que hacer yo todo? Para mí que lo tengo que hacer yo todo. Vamos para allá. Esto es para arriba, ¿no? Para arriba. Venga. Hola, caballero, ¿qué tal? Bueno, un placer. Como de costumbre. Nada. ¿Alguien más? Solo queda uno, ¿no? Sí, diría que sí, que solo queda uno. Uno que está por ahí arriba. Que ya me los he cargado a todos y es como... Bah. Esta es la típica excusa que ponen siempre. ¡Hola! Ah, pero bueno, ¿y este cambio de cámara tan gratuito? Bueno. Un placer. ¿Alguien más?
Now we discuss the terms of the kidnap.
Ok. Pues a los muelles. Ay, a ver.
Your axe arm is strong, Rollo.
Never doubt me, Raven Feeder. These Saxon king slaves did.
I need someone with a swift wave steed in good repair to bring the Lady Estrid across the sea to Frankfurt.
Another kidnap scheme. Estrid is unshakable. All right then. Let we two triumph where one failed.
I need you stout-hearted in this, whatever your passions for Estrid.
We had our time together. Now that's done. I will not fail you here, nor her.
A ver si es verdad, chico. A ver si es verdad.
We will meet with your men inside Colchester on the night of the Llamas Festival.
Vale, pues ahora me tengo que ir, creo que a la casita donde me dijo el rey. Bueno, el gobernante. Muy buenas, Judy. ¿Qué tal? Estamos por aquí pasándolo un poquillo bien. un poquillo nada más. Vale, tenemos que encontrar a Alfida. Pues vamos para allá.